watch what I'm doing and count in your brain. How many times? 2. Watch me again. How many? 2. Watch me again. 2. Good. Today on our paper, we're going to write the number 2. Look at our puppy dogs right here. Count with me.
1, 2.
2. And look, they are looking at our number that we are going to write today. Let's look at our number 2. It starts on a red dot just below the ceiling. It goes up, curves around, slants down to the pink carpet. We bounce up, then we bounce down, and we stick out our tail. Today on our paper, we are going to make number 2. Do you see my boxes? They look just like your boxes. So we're going to stay together today, and we're going to work hard. Class, stand. Clappers up. Clap 2 times. 1, 2. Clappers up. Snap 2 times. 1, 2. Clappers up. Touch your nose 2 times. 1, 2. Clappers up. Tap your knees 2 times. 1, 2. Good job. Now, quietly turn your chair into the table. Sing with me. Turn your chairs, do it fast. Don't be last. Turn your chairs, do it fast. Put your hands in your lap. Let's see what table is going to be all ready first. With their hands in their lap and their eyes on the teacher, I think it is table 2. And boys and girls watching, you are using good manners today. I love it. Take out your puppy dog paper. Take out your crayons, put them on your name tag. Take out your pencils, pencil check. Helper hand in the corner. Your elbow is up. What does Daddy say? Mommy. What did the baby say? Good. Now, I would like you to put your pencil rest on that green ball. That's like a tennis ball. Pencil rest on the tennis ball and eyes right up here on me. Do you see my blue square? It looks just like yours. We're going to work together today. Look right here. I start on the red dot. I'm going to curve up. Look how slow I'm going. I'm going to bump my head a little bit on that ceiling. I'm going to curve down and I'm going, oh, I fell off. Let me go this way so I can go so slow. You got to go so slow so we don't fall off those lines. We're going to slant down to the bottom. We're going to bounce up, bounce down, and stick out our tail. Go to the first blue box. Go to the blue box. Helper hand in the corner of your paper. Mommy and Daddy are holding on tight. Good, Oakley. I see. I don't even have to come check your fingers. You got it. Connor, check those babies that they're tucked inside. And you sit up straight and tall. There you go. Oh, sir, you need to stay with Mrs. Stewart. I didn't say to do it yet. You stay with me. Put your pencil on the red dot of the blue box. I'm glad the rest of you are being polite and using your manners and waiting for the teacher. You're being patient. Good. Start at the red dot. Curve up to the ceiling. Curve around. Go down to the bottom of the box. Oh, I like how slow you're going. Bounce up, bounce down, and stick out your tail. Pencil rest on the green ball. And eyes this way. We're now in the orange box, but your pencil resting on the tennis ball because your eyes are on me because it's my turn. Elijah, it's my turn, so you don't trace right now. It's my turn. We're going to start on the red dot. We're going to go up and around, curve down, slant down to the bottom of the box, bounce up, bounce down, and stick out our tail. Ooh, look at that one. I went really slow on that one. You can too. I know you can do it. Go to the orange box. Helper hand in that corner. Don't forget your helper hand. Touch the red dot, stop and think. Good. Thank you, Elijah. You're waiting with me now. That's having good manners. Begin. Start at the red dot, curve up to the box, curve down and around, slant down to the bottom of the box, bounce up, bounce down, and smile. Oops, you took your fingers off your pencil. Can't take your fingers off. Pencil rest on that tennis ball and eyes on my green box. Ooh, good job, Lucia. Good job, boys and girls watching. Now I'm on the green box. My turn. I slant up. I curve around. I'm going to slant down to the bottom. I bounce up. I bounce down, and I stick out my tail. Go to the green box. The green box. Helper hand in the corner. Begin. Slant up. Curve around down. Slant all the way down. Oh, I love how slow Carter's going. Bounce up, bounce down, and smile. How are you doing, boys and girls watching? Are you going slow? Good. Pencil rest on that tennis ball. Oh, Kyla, I like those eyes. Joseph, handsome. Way to go. We're now in the purple box. I start at the red dot. My turn. I bounce up. I curve around. I slant down to the bottom of the box. I bounce up, I bounce down, and I stick out my tail. Ooh, I have a surprise under this one. I can't wait to get to that yellow box. Go to the purple box. Go to the purple box. Put your pencil on the red dot. Begin. Curve down and around. Slant down to the bottom. Bounce up, bounce down, and wiggle your tail. Just like a little duck. All right, now we get to make our very own. I'm so excited that we get to make our very own. Eyes on my box. Watch me. I start at the red dot. I'm going to bounce up to the ceiling. I curve around. I slant down to the bottom. I bounce up, I bounce down, and I smile, or I wave my tail. There you go. I'm just so happy we get to make our very own. I want to smile. But we're going to bounce up, bounce down, and wiggle your tail. Go to the last box. Oh, this is my favorite color box. Do your best. Here we go. Last one.
Last one.
Good. Helper hand in the corner. Here we go. Go up to the top of the box. Curve around. Slant down. Bounce up. Bounce down. And wiggle your tail. Oh, I see some really nice ones. I can tell you're trying. Good. Did you try and do it yourself? Make your very own? Good. We're learning. You're learning how to write your numbers. Nice work. Let me see over here. Wow. Can I show your paper, Kyla? Look at this girl's paper right here. Nice. Do you see that number 2? It looks like the teacher's, doesn't it? Wow, that is really cool. I love it. All right, pencils to bed. I can't wait to see the rest of your papers. I'm so excited. Look at that bounce. Good job. Oakley, nice. Way to go. Keep your papers down. I'm coming to see. Now, look at our puppy dogs. What color are those puppy dogs? They are. And how many do we have? 2. We have 2. Now, look right here. Your hands are in your lap. And all eyes on me. Now, if I colored my puppy dogs like this, is that doing a good job? No. I don't want to color my puppy dogs like that. I want to take my time and I want to fill in all the white spots. This is something else I see, and I don't want to see this. Watch me. Does that look pretty? No, that doesn't look pretty either. That means you took your crayon and you were coloring really, really, really hard. You want to color nicely like this, just so carefully. You're barely even touching the paper. And you're taking your time. Look how pretty this little doggy. This looks like the kind of doggy I'd want to take home to my house. That I'd want to take home and make as my pet. Oh, I'd want this to be my little doggy at my house. Look how nice it looks. I'm taking my time. I'm coloring nice and pretty. This is the way you should color it today. Make it look like this one. Oh, don't do that one. In fact, I'm going to have to cover that up because that just does not look pretty at all. I don't want anybody to see that one. That one wasn't pretty, is it? No, I wouldn't want Mommy and Daddy to see that. And you know what? I definitely don't want Jesus to see something like that. Now, he can see it because he sees everything, so he already saw it. So I would want Jesus to see me doing my best. This one, he saw me doing my best. The one behind there, he did not see me doing my best. Let Jesus see you do your best on these doggies. Color them pretty. Take out your brown crayon and color nicely. Make sure Mommy and Daddy are holding your crayon rightly. And your babies are tucked inside so that you don't do that hard scribble, that you color pretty. Take your time. Take your time. I like this hard work. It's so nice. Oh, Angelina, I love that. Look how nice and carefully that is. Very pretty. She just is getting started. Let me show the boys and girls your paper. She's just getting started, but she's going slow. Do you see how nicely she already started coloring that ear? She's taking her time and going slow. She's doing a good job. Good job, Angelina. Wow, Kayla's taking her time. Are you scribbling outside those lines? Take your time. Make it pretty. If you have a doggy at your house, put your hand on your head. If it's a real doggy, I want to hear about a real doggy. Now, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to say your name, so don't just start yelling out information at Mrs. Stewart, okay? Don't just yell out stuff. I'm going to ask you. William, what's your doggy's name?
So sometimes my mom, he jumps over fences sometimes and he goes with me good boy, and then my dad has to go find him on the road before he goes to heaven. And Precious, he's a good dog and stays at my house.
Oh, so Precious, that's the name of your doggy? That's what I asked you, what the name of your doggy's name was. Precious. Don't raise your hand at me yet. Okay, you can put your hand down. I see your hand, so I know who to talk to next. So you can put your hands down, and I'll be talking to you guys next. So sometimes doggies they get out, don't they? They do. Connor, what's your doggy's name?
Dolly and Jack.
Oh, those are fun. Are they big doggies or little doggies?
Big doggy.
They're big doggies. That is fun. I had a little doggy at my house, and it was this big, and it was a poodle, and it had gray curly hair. It used to have black hair, but then it got old. And so, you know, like when grandmas and grandpas get old, and then their hair turns and it gets gray, and that's how you can tell if they're a grandma or a grandpa sometimes. That's what happened with my little poodle. He got gray curly hair instead of black curly hair. Cyrus, what's your doggy's name?
Banana.
Is it really? It's Banana. What kind of dog is that? Is it a big doggy or a little doggy? It's a little doggy? Is that why he's called Banana, because it's so little? Nice. Lucia, what's your doggy's name?
Mozzie.
Oh, is it a big dog or a little one?
A big dog.
It's a big one. Wow, that is fun. My little boys would love to have a doggy at our house, but one of my boys is allergic. Sometimes that happens. You get allergic and you can't have a dog at your house. Boys and girls watching, maybe you have a doggy at your house. That's really fun to have a pet. I like that. Keep coloring. Keep working hard. Make it pretty. I like your hard work. Who made the doggies?
Dog.
God did, that's right. Now, we've talked in our last lesson about animals and how they go. How would a doggy go?
With his 4 legs.
He's got 4, yes, with the paws. God gave doggies 4 legs, and at the bottom of their 4 legs are 4 feet, or what we call paws. And they have little padding on their paws, and that helps them to walk around. That's why when it's really hot outside, you have to be careful not to take your doggy out for very long if it's hot outside, because you don't want to take it out where the road is, because the road gets so hot and then their little paws get burnt. And you don't want to, but that's how they run around. They run around so fast and they can jump. Look at these doggies. They look like they're having fun. They are running around, and doggies love to chase balls, don't they? I'm sure your doggies, if you have one, have a very favorite toy that they like to chase around. Sometimes you don't want to play and they want to play, and they like you to throw their toy around. You're doing a good job. I like that paper. Bethany, can I show your paper to the boys and girls watching? You're doing a good job. She's working on staying in the line, so she's come a long way. She's really doing her best today too. She's taking her time and she's coloring neatly. She's doing great. I know you are too, boys and girls. You keep that up. You keep doing your best. I like it. Where can doggies sleep at? In a doggy bed, or sometimes you have like a doggy cage that they sleep in, or a doggy house. Some big doggies sleep outside. Some doggies are for outside, and some doggies are for inside. And what do doggies like to eat? Dog food, that's right. And they have to drink lots of water, don't they? Because if their tongue is sticking out, that means they're what? Hot. They're hot and they're panting. Good job, Angelina. She remembered that word, panting. Good. So. They do, yep. Gunner, that's very nice. All right, well, if you're not done finishing it, you can finish up your paper later. Close up your crayon boxes. Boys and girls watching, you can continue coloring it with your on-site teacher if you're not finished. Close up your crayon boxes. Slide your crayons inside your desk. Thank you for doing your best today and staying with your teacher, staying with the boxes. That was fun. Learning to write our number. What number was it? 2. Number 2. Keep working hard and doing your best.